Hey, it's Keith. Thanks for watching the quick little video here on how Reputation Shield can help your business, and we're going to kind of get industry specific and look at a sports related business. Today we're going to look at Slammers Lakewood. I know it kind of sounds like a bar, but Slammers is actually a pro shop for baseball and softball, and I think they do a few other sports as well. They're located in Lakewood, Colorado. So here's Reputation Shield's kind of back end. You log in here and you can plug all your information in. So we put the business name, address, phone number, website, business category, some service keywords. So we put batting cages, team sales, baseball. So you can also add some key persons if you have some high profile people working for your company and you want to make sure that their reputation is good online as well because it directly reflects your business. You can toss that in right here. We tossed in some competitors as well as some common business names that aren't the main business name that people are searching for to look for them, as well as some Twitter searches. So we just typed in baseball, softball, pro shop. So just some generic Twitter searches where we can kind of go in depth, and I'll show you a little more about that when we get into the online portal here. So here's Reputation Shield's online portal kind of back end thing where here's on the top we have overview, visibility, reviews, mentions, social, competition, and reports. So let's jump right in. So here we've got our overview. It's telling us that Slammers has a 70% presence score, but they have 0 listings with accurate information, which is kind of something we probably want to look at. There's 17 listings with possible errors, and there's 7 sources missing their listing. So very important information there where if you're the marketing director or the business owner, you want to be making sure your online reputation is under control. If you're seeing things like this, it's kind of some red flags popping up. You can take a look at reviews, mentions, and competition in terms of share of voice. So this is kind of showing us a quick snapshot of, okay, who's talking about batting cages in Lakewood, Colorado? Looks like Slammers is. That's good. After that, it's, they're competitors. So they're doing well in that regard. Kind of will show them some of their top positive mentions from Twitter, from across the board actually. Looks like a lot of activity is going on Twitter at this point in time. So let's look at the visibility tab here and let's see where this present score is actually coming from. So Reputation Shield will go and it will kind of bring all the information from these major search engines, review sites, as well as directory sites, and of course the major social sites, Facebook, Foursquare, LinkedIn, and it will tell you what's going on in terms of that listing. So they found Slammers listings on Facebook, but there's possible errors in the contact info. Let's take a look. Okay, it's kind of telling us, okay, compared to the information we plugged in, it's missing the zip code, and it's also kind of showing 2 separate addresses here, which could be a bad thing, but it could be a good thing as well if you're trying to put as much information. But, the Reputation Shield will bring that all to the front. So, let's take a look. It says, okay, we have not found a listing for you on Yahoo Local. That could be a very, dangerous thing because you want to be seen everywhere, and Yahoo Local, Yahoo being a big search engine, if you're not there, you're missing out on a little chunk of the pie there. So, it takes this contact information that we've plugged in previously and it just directly reflects it in what it's finding and gives you a score back. So that's the visibility tab. In reviews, it pulls reviews from across the board, this being a batting cage. I'm not sure there's going to be too many reviews regarding it. And it looks like Slammers is getting a 2.8 out of 5. That's a pretty low rating for any type of place. So there might be some concern there. 4 1-star ratings. Is this from back in the day when they had some bad management? Are these things that need to be addressed because they're still being found online, and if we're finding them online, a lot of the customers are finding them online as well. So you can go and you can say, okay, here's that 1-star rating that we're looking at. You could read it, you can view the details, you can share it, you can address it, and you can hopefully get some business out of it, which is pretty good. One more cool thing about these reviews, if you go in and you find a really good one or you want to address a bad one, you can share it right from here. So you just click on share. You can type in, hey, we got a good review from, Bob who hit at our cages last night. He loves them. Here's what he thought about it. You can send it to Facebook, Twitter, maybe if you have a LinkedIn profile as well. You could even schedule that to go out at a different date, or you can just, send it out at that time. So let's take a look at online mentions now. And within online mentions, what it's going to do is it's going to pull all this information from across the board and kind of see what's going on in terms of your name and your keywords on Twitter, essentially, on images, as well as in the news. So nothing really going on in the news, but it looks like there's some pictures of the facility as well as some events that they have posted that they found in images, as well as some conversations going on in terms of Twitter. So what's cool is if you see some Twitter conversations, you can jump right in and you can join that conversation. You say, hey, come on in. For this instance, they could say, hey, I see you're looking for a batting cage. Why don't you come and hit at Slammers in Lakewood? We'll give you 5 free tokens, something like that. So here in the social tab, what we found is they've got a good Facebook audience. The Twitter, they haven't found a listing because they don't really have one right now. And Foursquare check-ins, they're getting some good check-ins, 169 all time. And it will kind of gauge, all right, July, August, September, go through the months and let you know how you're doing graphically. It'll also show you all your recent activity all in one spot, so you don't got to go log into your Facebook, your Twitter, your Foursquare, and see what's going on individually. You could just go right here and go to each tab, or you could just show all activity at once, and you can respond in line and see what's going on with stuff you've posted. This is where Reputation Shield is really going to help your business in terms of gauging yourself against the competition. So what we've put in is some key search terms: batting cages, team sales, baseball and softball, and we've also plugged in Slammer's competitors. So we've got the Colorado Softball and Baseball Academy, Diamond Club and Extra Innings, and then Blue is Slammer. So batting cages, they're doing pretty good. They've got a good share of the voice. They got a good piece of this pie when it comes to all these major search terms. So if they were to be having big issues, say they were the Diamond Club here, and they were a batting cage, clearly they're not doing very well sharing that voice socially, so that'd be something that they might want to address. Down here we have the social audience from the last 30 days, and you can take a quick overview of that. You can, if you plugged in Extra Innings, if you plugged in all the other competitors, you would see them in response to where Slammers is, and you can really gauge yourself as to, okay, how many likes, followers, and check-ins are going on with my competitors, and where am I kind of behind the 8 ball, or where am I doing really well. So something really cool to gauge yourself with there as well. With reports here, you can go in and you can get daily reports, you can get weekly, monthly, you can get pretty in-depth with it. You can send it out to key people, you could send it out to your marketing team, you can send it to yourself, and really be on top of what's going on online in terms of all these mentions, all these reviews, and what's going on in terms of your online reputation. So that's a quick overview of what Reputation Shield does. This is the back end, kind of something we don't show everybody unless they're very interested. So I'm glad you did watch this video, and if it's something we can help you with, or if you have any questions, definitely get in touch with me and I will address those and go over them with you. But I just want to thank you for watching the video, and if you have any questions, like I said, send me an email, give me a call, and we can go from there. So hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.